Hi, everyone. I want to talk about the Scorpio new moon on November 1st. But first, I want to talk a little bit about Scorpio season. So, this season is a time of going to the depths, really investigating how we feel, investigating what we believe to be true. It's finding the truth in the dark. It's definitely looking at the unseen realm, hidden things. It's very powerful, intense, transformative energy. It's related to Mars and Pluto, which Pluto is death and rebirth and transformation. And during this time, we also have the Mars and Pluto opposition. It's very powerful energy, very tense energy, um, combative energy. Uh, and then we also have the Mercury Uranus opposition, and Mercury is communication. Uranus, things that are shocking, it can bring up unexpected things and surprises. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have some shocking, unexpected news that, if that can even, is that possible at this point? I don't know. In the media, but also things that we'll see on social media. Just be mindful of your communication and how you react to things, because when things do come up with the Mars Pluto opposition, we're going to feel more combative and more reactive. So, as the symbolism of Scorpio goes, we have the scorpion, the eagle, and then the phoenix. So, we want to take that eagle view and just rise above situations. I always say zoom out and look at things from a more objective point of view. Look at all the characters, see what's happening, and just observe. And eventually we'll get to that point where we are the phoenix rising from the ashes. So just know that during this time, now for the next couple of years, but especially right now, these next few months, I think are very intense, but it's also leading to something much better. And if any of you have researched or are interested in new Earth possibilities and an emerging new world, if that's something you want more information on, there's a lot of great resources, and I can definitely talk about it too. But it's all about visualizing the Earth that we do want and the community that we do want, and making that come into an existence. And this new moon, so we're in the axis of Scorpio and Taurus. And Scorpio is the unseen realm. And then Taurus is the material, grounded reality. And if you think about anything that's ever been created, anything that we have now is a manifestation of something that we once thought. Anything that's created first starts in thought form. So this, to me, is really symbolic of creating this new Earth ideal. And we can do this on a personal level, and we can definitely plant seeds during the new moon, because that's the time that you want to set your intentions. Also, be mindful that there's things that we don't know. There's things that are hidden with the new moon. We don't see the light reflected on the moon surface. So don't worry about the why, right? Just decide what you want, visualize it, do some creative visualization, and plant those seeds now and see how they are cultivated throughout the next several months and come to fruition. Unexpected things and opportunities can definitely arise, but if we have those intentions set and if we visualize the outcome, and then we take action steps as we feel called, that's how things become created. So I think that that can be both applied to an individual level of creation in our own lives, and then on more of a collective level. And then there's also the association with this point at 9 degrees of Scorpio. And for those of you who know the Sabian symbols associated with the zodiac, you round up to 10 Scorpio. But if you don't understand that, that's fine. I just want to explain what the symbolism is for that. And it's all about our collective experience and our collaboration and the groups that we associate ourselves with. So this is a good time to find fellowship with people who have shared values. and also examine the groups that we're currently associated with that maybe don't fit that ideal that we want to create in our lives and in the world. So I think that's powerful that we have that Sabian symbol right now with so much change happening, so much division that we don't want to feed into, especially here in the US. But really, it's happening all over the world. But how can we create a better life for everyone? 111. So anytime that I see an angel number, I go to this book, and here it says screenshot, pause and reset your thinking. When you see 111, think of the universe as taking a screenshot of the frame of mind, of your frame of mind right now. Everything that's going on, all your thoughts, feelings, goals, and dreams are going to be replicated. Get on a high vibe quickly so you can manifest your best life moving forward. Repeat the mantra, I am in alignment with my authentic self. Okay, for the horoscopes, I'll use whole sign houses, and you can follow along with your rising sign if you know that, or if not, use your sun sign. If you don't know your rising sign, I will leave a free birth chart calculator in the comments. All right, let's get started. So Aries and Aries rising. The new moon will activate your 8th house of intimacy, shared resources, and transformation. So you'll want to set your intentions around new beginnings in your emotional and financial world, or in terms of being more committed with your current partner. So this could be a time that you get engaged, married, or cohabitate. And the tarot card that I pulled for you is the 7 of Earth. So with this card, you may feel like things are kind of at a standstill right now. You've been putting in the work, but you don't see things coming together. You might feel frustrated or ready to give up, but the angels are telling you that you need to be patient, and they're reminding you that everything comes in divine timing. So this isn't the time to give up your hope. Everything that you want is on the way to you. So your job right now is just to trust that everything's working out as planned. In astrology, this card is related to Saturn and Taurus. And Saturn may be making you feel held back from having all the material luxuries that you want. Just know that this is temporary. All right, Taurus and Taurus rising. The new moon falls in your 7th house of partnerships, and it's bringing focus to your one-on-one relationship. So set your intentions around love, business, or close friendships. You might be reevaluating your existing relationships or looking for new connections. So this could be a time where you meet someone that you have soul ties with. The tarot card that I pulled for you is a 6 of Earth. So this card is a card of creation. You're seeing your dreams coming together, and things will start working out for you. So this card says that if you're on the right path, so it's your sign that you're on the right path, and that maybe you've had a stressful situation, but you're beginning to see that turnaround. In astrology, it's related to the moon in Taurus, which is connected to seeing the truth and standing in your convictions. Right, Gemini and Gemini rising. This lunation highlights your 6th house of health, daily routines, and service. So set your intentions around your health, your daily routine, and your overall well-being. You might be inspired to start a new healthy habit, or begin a new daily ritual, or join a new health class. So find ways that you can incorporate those things into your life, or you could also look at ways that you could be of service to others. The tarot card that I pulled for you is the card of unity. And this card is like looking for a spiritual mentor. So you may be feeling that you need some guidance, or that maybe you could use some like-minded friends who share the same values. You may be feeling restricted by rules that have been imposed on you, and you might need to take a new path toward aligning your values with your spiritual beliefs. So there's definitely a change happening in your life, but instead of being fearful, just get really curious about what's unfolding and see how it could be for your greater good. In astrology, this card relates to Taurus. So ask yourself where you've been too rigid, or where you've been holding on to something that you should be letting go. Give yourself the luxury of peace and have faith that everything is working out in your favor. Cancer and Cancer rising. The new moon illuminates your 5th house of creativity, self-expression, and romance. This is a time to set intentions around having more fun, connecting with your inner child, pursuing your artistic interest, starting a new hobby, or having a romantic adventure. The tarot card that I pulled for you is the Nine of Air. And this card is telling you to interrupt patterns of negative thinking and remember that we're constantly manifesting our reality. So the more that you stay in a state of lack and worry, the more self-fulfilling your thoughts become. So try to change how you've been handling issues, and instead of doing the same thing and expecting a different result, try something different. In astrology, this is the Mars in Gemini card. So start acting as if the best outcome has already happened and talk about the possibilities that are available rather than thinking of worst case scenarios. Leo and Leo rising. The new moon falls in your fourth house of home, family, and emotional foundations. So set intentions around connecting with loved ones, changing up your living space, and defining what home really means to you. You may also want to call in your ancestors for support and guidance. And the tarot card that I pulled for you is the Nine of Earth. This card tells me that you've been working a lot, and now is the time to sit back and reflect on everything that you've accomplished. This is your permission to rest and relax. And if you've been thinking of going into business for yourself, this is a sign that your angels have your back. In astrology, it's related to Venus and Virgo, which is very grounded energy that also needs downtime. Virgo and Virgo rising. The new moon is activating your third house of communication, learning, and local community. So set your intentions around expressing your ideas, connecting with childhood friends or neighbors, and resolving issues with siblings or taking short journeys. The card that I pulled for you is the Lover's card. So this is a soulmate card. Of course, it could mean romantic relationships are on their way, or it could mean engagement or marriage. Or if you've been trying to heal from a relationship, this card tells you that the angels are ready to assist you moving forward if you ask. It could also mean that you need to make a choice. In astrology, the Lovers is the card of Gemini. So this can indicate that communication is needed between you and your partner, or it could mean that you need to call in assistance from the angelic realm to help you find love or heal from a past hurt. All right, Libra and Libra rising. This lunation is in your second house of values, finances, and self-worth. So it's time to set intentions around your financial goals, your priorities, and adding more value to your life. You may be inspired to create a budget, explore new income streams, or invest in your personal growth. The tarot card that I pulled for you is the Five of Air, and this card symbolizes conflict and possibly some bad choices. You may have been misguided by people who you thought were on your side, and this could be a breakdown in communication and a need to have conversations to work things out. This is your sign to move in a new direction. In astrology, this card relates to Venus and Aquarius. So we have some rebellious energy here, and you may need to take a stand independent from what others are telling you. All right, Scorpio and Scorpio rising. The new moon occurs in your first house of the self, identity, and appearance. So this is a time to set intentions around personal transformation, reinventing yourself, and prioritizing your own needs. This would be a good time to pamper yourself, purge your outdated wardrobe, or try a new hairstyle. The tarot card that I pulled for you is the Ace of Earth. This is a card of abundance. It could be money, ideas, or connections that you made that lead to success. It could also come in the form of a promotion or better health. Either way, there's joy and abundance that's on its way to you. This is an Earth card, so it represents the hard work of Capricorn, the perfection of Virgo, and the luxury of Taurus. Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising. The new moon falls in your 12th house of spirituality, subconscious, and solitude. So it's a time for connecting with your inner wisdom. Set your intentions around deepening your spiritual practices and connecting with your angels and spirit guides. It's a good time for meditation and dream work. The tarot card that I pulled for you is a Two of Water. This is the card of falling in love or deep lasting friendship. It's a sign that any issue in your current relationship will dissolve. This is a card that isn't afraid to enjoy life, and it's telling you that you have a supportive connection developing or on its way to you. This is a card of manifestation and creation. In astrology, it's Venus in Cancer, which is very nurturing energy. This is feeling based, and it's telling you that the emotional support is available. All right, Capricorn and Capricorn rising. The new moon illuminates your 11th house of friendships, groups, and hopes and dreams. For you, this new moon, you can set intentions on anything that you'd like to see manifest in your life. This is the new moon that opens up all kinds of possibilities in your life, including those related to your social affiliations, community ties, and networking opportunities. The tarot card that I pulled for you is the Ace of Air. With this card showing up, you may have had some minor setbacks, but the angels are communicating that the timing wasn't right, so don't give up. A new inspired idea is on its way to you, but you have to remain hopeful even when facing challenges. You may have been worried about finances, but things will change for the better. In astrology, aces represent the element of air, the curiosity of Gemini, the equalizer Libra, and the independent thinker Aquarius. All right, Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This lunation highlights your 10th house of career, public image, and reputation. It's a time to set intentions around your professional ambitions or advancement into leadership roles. You may be seeking recognition for your accomplishments or considering a career change. This new moon energy will help you achieve those goals. The tarot card that I pulled for you is the Queen of Air. This is the card of the clear mind. From that place of stillness, you're able to see beyond the current reality. This could be you, or it could represent someone who comes into your life that can counsel you from a place of wisdom. This person can help you sort out any mental clutter if you ask for assistance. In astrology, this card is Libra and Virgo, so it's all about balance and organizing one's life. All right, Pisces and Pisces rising. The new moon activates your 9th house of higher learning, travel, and expansion. So it's a time to set intentions related to elevating your skill set, pursuing opportunities in education, making travel plans, or meeting interesting people who expand your worldview. The tarot card that I pulled for you is the Ten of Earth. So with this card, there may have been some concern for providing for your family, but you've done the work and you should be proud of what you've accomplished. Your family is taken care of and you should be celebrating. This doesn't have to be family in the traditional sense. It could be a community that you've worked with to accomplish a shared goal. In astrology, this is Mercury in Virgo, which is good at taking care of business. It's saying you've communicated your goals clearly and creatively. I hope you all make the most out of this new moon, and I will be back with the full moon forecast.